everybody. We're here for Tarot and Talk today. We got one person. Can you comment? Or are we not going to be able to comment today? Oh, we got two now. Hello, everybody. Let me know who's here. Three people. Always get scared when one person just sits there with one person, because then I think they're monitoring me and they're going to tell me again that it's against community standards. I sat there for 5 minutes and didn't say anything, and it told me I did something against community standards. Uh-oh. Are we going to have troubles with people moving in, logging in?
Text message.
Are we having problems? And you are supposed to be turned off. Okay, we are having problems. Okay, there you are. Okay. I was just replying to your comment. See, 2 weeks ago they blocked me. They said I sat here for 5 minutes, didn't say a word, and it said it was against community standards. So now every time I get on, I'm a little paranoid if it's going to work or not. You're at work. Okay, Joe. I think some other people had some problems too, and they dropped off because I got up to 4 people and 15 minutes between calls. Yeah. Okay, Joe, let's pull some cards for you. Okay, it's like some things that need to be cleared out. Okay. So first card is the King of Wands. Okay. Passion, desire, creativity. Somebody that's very successful, knows who they want. Hi, Vicky. Okay, I was beginning to think Joe had troubles getting on, so I was worried about everybody getting on. Yeah, passion, creativity, new beginnings. There's new life here, okay? Finding your passion. I've been good, hon. Just kind of crying all day over I'm trying to focus on good feeling stories. So, Joe, we have the star card here. There's some healing going on. There's a need to balance the emotions right now. Okay. But this is a wish card too. So pay attention to what you're focusing on. And you have a tendency to focus on the negative. Okay. And then we have the Tower card. This is why I pulled extra cards. Something sudden, shocking coming in. Okay. Shaking things up a little bit. But it's going to bring up some things I think that you need to deal with from the past. We have the Nine of Swords. So this is the completion of that, the completion of the nightmare, the fears, the worries. Okay. It's the completion. Because I think it's going to clear up a whole new pathway for you. This is lesson successfully completed. Okay. And start getting ready to start all over with a clean slate. Does that make sense, hon? Vicky, honey, how you doing? I was reading about a grocery store in a chain in Houston. Yeah, I've been trying to focus on the good things, you know. So this grocery store in Houston paid attention to what was going on and started working with their Chinese suppliers clear back in January, right? So what they're doing is they're keeping their grocery stores going. They started limiting everybody early on, okay, to how many things they could get. So they've got all their employees working. They are buying food from all the local restaurants around town and feeding their employees. And they are also approaching the little restaurants and stuff and having them make up dishes so they could sell in the stores too. I don't know, Joe. If you want another question, you're going to have to donate. One question, one free question. So, you know, they were talking about paying it forward, and they're trying to keep other little businesses and stuff going by not only buying food for their employees, but also trying to get, you know, their food services out to the other people that are buying at the stores too. And it's like people in their creativity, you know, the woman that is trying to find ways to make the masks more safe. She discovered that if you use those blue mechanic towels that they use, it filters better than just a cotton mask. You know, so they're looking for ways to make them more usable and stuff. So I just trying to, you know, we're human and we have that magnificent, awesome human spirit. And I like to see that. I like to hear all the stories about people going in and accomplishing some wonderful things. So maybe quiet tonight, huh, Vicky? Okay, let's see what Vicky's got going on. Now, I never lick my finger before I do my cards. Why did I do that? Okay, you got some things going on too. We have the Hierophant. Okay, Hierophant. Spiritual authority in most cases. Usually a teacher, spiritual leader. See, in this instance, he's teaching. Okay? You're learning things. And I think we're all learning the things about ourselves through everything that's going on, you know? Ourselves and others and the people around us. But this is, it could be a marriage card. Hey, KK. So it's I'm doing good, hun. So it's yeah. It could be you going in also and finding your own inner authority. Now, knights are action, but this card is stalled. The horse is rearing up. It's not moving forward. Okay, everything is stalled right now. Everything's at a standstill. You have some choices and decisions that you need to make, hun. Okay, look at all your options. There's more of a need for a balanced give and take. Somebody's giving and giving and giving, and somebody's taking. Okay, so pay attention to that. Be aware of that. I want everybody to focus on the now rather than everything else that's going on around you. Because I was thinking about that retailer, and he was focusing on the now. Now, Vicky, you are completing some lessons. You have learned some things. You are completing the lessons, and you are just cleaning up the last of the residue so you can move forward into a new clean slate. Does that make sense, hon? Yes. But these decisions need to be more balanced. Okay? Make sure that you're not doing the only one that's doing the giving. It needs to be more fair. And I'm obsessive about fair and balanced and yeah. But honey, you're learning them because you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on. Okay? Okay, KK. You're next, hon. It's kind of relaxed tonight. We're not being bombarded by a lot of readings yet. Your career. Yes. So, Vicky, you know how to do the bubble technique. That's one of the first things you should have cleared. Is it's better to give than it is to receive, because you've got to be able to receive too, hon. So if you haven't cleared that, that's one of the things you want to clear. And KK, try using the bubble technique to clear. Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to work hard for money. Money's the root of all evil. Also, it's better to give than it is to receive. And any other stories that you tell yourself. I've been trying to teach Joe that for a year. Hey, Robin. Okay. I've been trying to teach Joe that for a year, but he's stubborn and hard-headed, and he doesn't want to listen to anything that I try to teach him. Okay. Yeah. So you're the next person up, Robin, so don't disappear on me. So we have the Queen of Swords. This is a person that has been through hell and back. They've learned a lot through all the trials and tribulations that they have been through. They have learned to observe and find the truth and clarity in the situation. She's pretty much learned to listen to her intuition, okay? And then we have the Page of Swords. Now, he looks like he's ready to chop somebody's head off right now. But pages are information, and it's usually communication. So, and swords are the fastest. So this is rapid communication going back and forth. Okay. It could be also somebody keeping track of you and watching how you're acting. It's like, what comes to mind is your actions speak louder than your words. Okay. Now, you're working hard. This is an apprenticeship card. You're working hard. You're learning all kinds of new things. You're working on stability. That's what I was thinking, was your boss. But see, you've got all this work. You're working hard. This is stability. This is building something on a solid foundation, okay? This is focusing on one thing at a time, though, okay? Don't try. If you get scattered and tried to do everything at once, then you're gonna feel overwhelmed. So make sure that you prioritize everything, okay? Work smarter, not harder, okay? And I show happiness, joy, and celebration. This is emotional fulfillment. Hey, Rebecca. Missed you earlier. I thought for sure that you guys had come on for the talk earlier. Hey, Taddy. My two most devoted fans, Taddy and Vicky. Okay, yeah. There's some good things coming up. Just keep being you and doing what you're doing, hon. As long as you follow through, like I said, your actions speak louder than your words. That seems to be coming through. But I kind of get the feeling that you can see simpler ways of doing things. You didn't get a notification? Yeah, because I went in on the group and did a reading. I Crystal got it. Huh. Does that make sense, KK? My allergies are bad, guys. I'm not sick, just allergies. I posted something earlier. Yeah, I posted something earlier. It says, boy, it's a heck of a thing that this virus had to pop up during allergy season. It says, I don't know whether to decide I'm dying in 5 days or I need to take a Claritin. I said, oh, isn't that the truth? Yeah, I should have tagged well, I did put a warning up that I was going to do it in half an hour. So you didn't get a notification either, Taddy? Yeah. Okay, Robin. Let's see what's going on with Robin. Hi, hon. How you doing? Yes, you are Sarabi. No, and Joe came on, and he couldn't comment. So I don't know if that was a problem with. When was it? I was doing a reading last night, and it took almost 45 minutes for a notification to pop up that I was live. Okay, Robin. Okay, hon, you need to make some decisions and choices around love. I should have stopped there. This one. Okay. Decisions and choices around love. Okay. How's your mom doing anyway, hon? Now, you've planted some seeds. Okay. You planted some seeds and the harvest is growing. Hide or don't hide. Yeah, I bet she is stressing. You got to tell her to focus on the now. Stress lowers your immune system, okay? Seeds have been planted, but I want you to pay attention, hon. I think you are so stressed. You are trying to take care of everybody. Hi, Ariane. That you're not paying attention here. You're not in the now. You're in the future. You're in the past. You're all over the place, but you're not in the now, okay? But you're completing some things. You've successfully learned some things. And this is the third time already. I'm 4 readings in, and this is already, this is already the third time this card has come up. So we're successfully completing some lessons, and we're all ready to start all over again in something new. So this must be the card of the night. Okay. So whatever you're doing, keeping up, just make sure you stay in the now. Rebecca, you're next. Rebecca, Taddy, Sarabi, and Ariane. Yes, these are beautiful cards. They're okay. Golden Art Nouveau. You're welcome. Love you too, Robin. Okay, Rebecca, behave yourself. Rebecca's the ornery one in the bunch. Wow, girl. You got some major transitions going on. I don't want to go any farther. Then we end up with a negative card. First, we have the Strength card. Okay. Don't forget, your love, compassion, kindness are strengths. Okay? Your gentleness. The thing is, that's what she's used to tame this lion. They're friends now. They're standing strong together as a team. Okay? New beginnings in love. But I think for you, the girl, what I'm feeling like, I think you need to love yourself at this point in time. This is not something that you're looking for outside yourself. You need to work on you. And I think that's something that we all need to be doing, because we're all stuck at home, and you know, we should all be doing some things on our bucket list, or a long list of things if I had time to do. But this is loving you. And then we have the Death card, transformation and change. You've made some decisions and choices, I think, around this love, okay, that's going to bring in some major changes for you, some better things. That makes sense, hon? Taddy, she gets extra cards because she's my moderator. Are you guys fighting, Taddy? Okay, let's see what. What's going on with Taddy and her love interest? You're not going to behave no way. Oh. see. I'll pull one more. A girl. He does. He does. I pulled extra cards. Okay, so this is somebody that wants to offer a couple love. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Very loving, sensitive, caring, emotionally available. Okay. Now, this can be a ghosting card for me. Okay. It's usually lies, theft, deceit, but at the same time, if you look at it from another perspective, okay, he's gathered up his resources and he's sneaking off. To me, that's ghosting. You kind of ghosted him. So you ghosted him. Okay. Well, yeah. But we have the Hierophant here, hon. This is a spiritual authority, whether it's a teacher, you going within and finding your own inner authority. But see, to me, this is an 1111 card too. This shows you're on the right path. You're welcome, Rebecca. Okay. But this is a spiritual authority, whether it's going in and you finding yours, he's finding his, or this could also be a marriage card, hon. Especially with this. We have the Two of Cups, two people coming together in love. Look at this. To me, this looks like marriage. Now, but then we have a single woman here that knows how to manifest exactly what she wants. You can't believe that? I don't know, girl. That's what's coming up. Wait till you see the next card. Oh my, there's love all over this reading, girl. Okay, this is a single woman that knows how to manifest what she wants. We can pull some different cards if you don't think this is right. But see, she's in touch with the gratitude, in touch with nature. Okay. She knows how to communicate. And I'm telling you, girl, look at this. The Lover's card. This is nothing but love cards. Okay? Look at this. 4 out of 6 cards are all love cards. We got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Hierophant, we got the Two of Cups, and we got the Lovers. And see, and the waterfowl mate for life. Honey, when are men ever not been confusing? Did you ever order that little book that I told you about? It really does simplify how men are. You're crazy, girl. You're crazy. The problem is you just don't have any patience. Okay? You don't have any patience. And I told you a long time ago that this guy was slow. He was going to take his time with everything. That's just not the cliff notes, huh? I should have left my love cards out. Let me see. What else does she need to know? Okay, 6, moving forward in victory. Okay, moving forward in victory. Then we have the Page of Wands. That's new beginnings of passion, desire, creativity, communication. Okay, movers and shakers of the world. Queen of Wands. Very passionate, new life. Now, look at her face. Okay, this lady's self-satisfied. She's like the cat. She's like the cat that ate the cream. I don't know what to tell you, girl. I don't know what to tell you. Sarabi, you still here, hon? Sarabi and then Ariane. You're just shocked. Because we second guess ourselves. Tatty, use the bubble technique and clear the story you're telling yourself. Your love life in the next month. I hate to put these cards back. Okay. This is a lot of cards, but every time I put them back, I find out later that they should have. One more. Girl, I don't think anything good's coming up next. Okay, I have the Death card. This is the ending of something, the transformation of something. There's no death. There's only transformation and change. So something is changed. Okay? This is a heartache card. This could be separation by distance, arguments, disputes, fights. Everything's stalled at this point. You're coming out of a nightmare. Okay? Stress, worry. Yeah. Stress, worry. Okay, you're coming out of this. But you're still stuck in your head. Okay? Hun, have you ever seen me teach how to do the bubble technique? What you do is you put your story that you tell yourself, any limiting beliefs, any points of view that you have about something, you put it in this bubble. If you go look in my playlists and look at classes, there's a bubble technique in there. And there's another one on who does it belong to? Okay. It's in the playlist under classes. And it's called the bubble technique. So you pay attention to the things that you tell yourself. Oh, this won't work out. Oh, he's not good for me. You know, just things. It's better to give than it is to receive. That's the big one. Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to work hard for your money. I'm just throwing, these are metaphors. These are things that we are programmed. These are programs that run our lives, okay? This is holding you back. You're stuck in this story, okay? You need to clear this story. You're going to keep repeating the same pattern over and over again because you're stuck in this. Now, This is communication. This is rapid communication coming back and forth. Or else you're ready to chop somebody's head off, but at the same time, it could be somebody watching you, paying attention to how you're acting. I show codependent relationships. I also show this again as the limiting beliefs, the story that you tell yourself. These are things that hold you back from living your life. That's what the devil is. Okay. If you look at devil, okay, backwards, it's lived. Okay. Anything that keeps you from living is the devil. Okay. And these belief systems, these stories that you're telling yourself, these programs that are running us, this is keeping you from living. Okay. Now, this is focusing on things that have happened in the past, crying over spilt milk. But the thing is, I want you to reframe that. I don't want you to look at what's happened in the past. I want you to look at your successes, the things that you have accomplished in the past, how far you have come forward, okay? I want you to focus on that. Reframe this thinking. Switch this energy around a little bit. Start giving thanks for all the things you've been through, the things you have learned to shift this energy, okay? And this is the wish card. Okay, now what I tell everybody about the wish card is, what are you thinking? What are you dwelling? If you're stuck in that story, the universe monitors your thoughts 24/7. It's going to give you more of that story to go through. You want to focus on what you want, okay? And focus on it. Focus the end result of what you want and give thanks for it. Start switching that thinking. Like I said, the universe monitors your thoughts 24/7. If you're worrying about things, it's going to give you more things to worry about. If you're focusing on the gratitude and the wonderful things in life, then it's going to give you more of that, okay? Does that make sense, hon? I know that was a lot of cards, but maybe that's why it's quiet tonight, because people need to hear this stuff. Oh. But like I said, the bubble technique is in the playlist. Focus on gratitude. Focus on what you want. Sit down and write some goals too. And start writing down. If you catch yourself focusing on something, maybe you're thinking, this will never work out. Clear that. If you're angry about something, throw that in the bubble, clear that, okay? Any emotions, any trauma, anything you've been through, you can throw into that bubble. You need to meditate today. Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't pull the Tower card up for Daddy. She just had a shock. Okay, Ariane, are you here? Ariane? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Well, first, this card jumped. This is a sun card. This is some wonderful things. This is total fulfillment on all levels. Okay? And what else does she need to know about work? Are you up for a promotion or something, hon? That card, it jumped. It jumped. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to pull that last card because this isn't really that bad of a card. Okay, we have the King of Wands. Okay, this is This is passion. This is creativity. Okay? This is new life. This is success. This is being passionate about whatever you do. Okay? This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is a completion. This is coming into fulfillment. This is having prosperity and abundance, which includes safety, stability, long-term stability, happy family, faithfulness, okay? Everything in life. And that's basically what this card says too, but this one's even better. Yeah. So this is, yeah. These are pretty much the same cards, but this one's a few million times better, okay? But you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, okay? But you need to change your perspective on something. Start visualizing the end result of what you want. Start giving gratitude. I want you to look at how far you have come to get to where you are now, okay? Focus on the gratitude. Focus on the wonderful things that you've had happen instead of just waiting, okay? Start actively visualizing it and giving thanks for it. It's just a little tweak. It's just a change in perspective, okay, hon? So it looks good. It looks good. I think maybe we're going to have a short night tonight. Well, yeah, I'm sure that's a lot of it, hon. But you know, I'm telling you, take some time to do some things that you've been wanting to do that you haven't had time for. I've been putting off going through one of my rooms because I cleaned out my storage and I had like 6 containers of arts and crafts stuff and books in there. I'm down to 1 container of papers that I need to go through, and I just need to organize everything. I actually was able to get in there today. They're going to make some face masks and they needed some pipe cleaners. And I was able to actually walk in there and open the drawer and get the face cleaners out. I mean, I had containers everywhere. And so I can get in there and do stuff. I want to start doing paintings. I want to do paintings of each one of the zodiac signs so that when I put up my love readings and stuff, then I can put up a painting up too. Things that I've been putting off. And I'm home all the time. It's just you take it for granted you being home on your own, but then when you're forced to be home, it's time to be more in the now and get things done, okay? So, but I have one gal, she's working at home, but she's bored all the time. I turned that off. It makes me so mad. It's, wow. Why are you doing that? Yeah, it's just, she's going in and she's doing painting too. If you want to ask another question, hun, you need to go in and donate. Okay. Actually, it wasn't a text message. My phone went out and I got a new SIM chip and now it's doing all kinds of weird things. I had everything all set. It's like any notification I have is coming in for that now. So it's been interesting. It's like I catch myself, okay, why did this just happen, universe? Why did that have to happen? You know? Something to delay me from doing what I need to complete. Okay, Mystical Lena, you're next, hon. Did you have a question or did you want a general reading, hon? I spent 3 days blocked on Messenger. I put something else into the classes, Tatty. You might want to go in and look. It's Dr. Joe Dispenza. And it's interesting because what he says is what I tell you guys. You know, when you talk to the universe, if you ask for something specific, you're locking the universe into that. And so to ask open-ended questions. So he's saying, yeah, when you ask an open-ended question, and one of the things that I always ask is, what would it be like to experience this? He says, when you ask that, the brain starts creating new neural pathways in your brain in order for you to move into that energy. And I said, wow, I've been telling people this for years. And I sent that across Messenger, and they blocked me for 3 days. They said it was against community standards. Are you here, Mystical Lena? So, and somebody said, yeah, our pastor tried to send something across on Dr. Joe Dispenza, and they blocked him too. They blocked her pastor. It's like, yeah, they're really getting bad. I'm scared to say anything. Lena. Dr. Joe Dispenza is one of the people that was in the movie The Secret. And they do a bunch of brain research on how the brain works and how you can go in and do meditations and change the neural pathways within your brain. But what I tell people, hon, is when you ask the universe for something specific, when you pray for something specific, you lock the universe into this. Now, the universe cannot interfere with what you're asking for unless you ask for help. So if you ask, what would it be like to experience this? What can be better than this? How can it get better than this? Just open-ended questions. It opens up pathways to things even better, because the universe can see the whole picture. We can't. While we're asking for this, you have all these other possibilities floating around out here that the universe could bring in for us. Okay? That would bring something better than we could even imagine. So that's what I'm talking about. And he's basically saying, yeah, if you go in and ask for this, then it starts changing pathways in your brain for you to experience this, to start creating it in your life. It's like the brain helps bring it toward you. Well, looks like Lena's not here. Are we going to have a really, really quiet night tonight? I know the numbers have been getting less and less every week. And I think if we're going to do some healing work, I think we're going to have to start going off and doing it on I don't want to say Zoom because Zoom is having all kinds of problems. I can't think of it. Yeah, that might be part of it. So whatchamacallit? Skype. So if we're going to do any healing work, it's going to have to be done on Skype, I think, because I got warned by some powers that be that said not to be doing that because then I'm bringing myself into the attention of some not so light workers. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, because I don't even, let me look at my Gmail. I only did 2 readings earlier today. So I'd have this one free. Gmail. See, I don't even have notifications up for the other 2 love readings I did earlier. So all the love readings are up. Tomorrow I will work on the general readings for the week. Not one notification all day today. Yeah. Yeah. So is there anything anybody wants to talk about tonight? Live tarot and talk. But it's not even notification. Yeah. No notification for any of them. Because I did Gemini and Virgo earlier. Okay. I'll put the live. See if that makes a difference. But then I know it only gives you 3 notifications within 24. That's probably why. Because I finished some readings last night. But then that, yeah. I don't know, girl. Everything's just getting weird. And that's like I did some, hi Isabella. I did some readings earlier on Facebook. We have a group called Spiritual Insights, Healing and Guidance. I was on roll call last night, yeah. It's Spiritual Insights, Healing and Guidance. It's usually a paid group. And there's 4 of us on there that do readings and healings and stuff. That's free for the month of April in order to help people. So if anybody's interested in that. Okay, Isabella, you're next, hon. I did yes, you can ask something, hon. I did 6 readings Friday night and I did 4 last night. And then I did 2 today. So all the love readings are done for the 1st to the 15th. And like I said, tomorrow I'll go in and do the general readings for the week. So what do you need to know, Isabella? We could just do a general reading if you want. I had to laugh at the lady I was doing a reading for earlier. I kept asking her, do you want to ask something specific? Okay, Kiara, hold on, hon. You're next. So the gal wouldn't give me a question earlier, so I pulled cards for her because she kept talking and wouldn't ask a question. So I went ahead and laid cards out for her and read them to her. And then I asked her, did you want to clarify that? And she still talked. And I laid out cards and read them. And she goes, my gosh, you answered all my questions and I didn't even give you a question. I said, that's funny. It's not. I told her it's not me. It's the universe. Okay, so Isabella wants to know, love related for this year. Now, Kiara, so refine your question. I can only do one question unless you want to donate. Isabella. Okay, so I show you're moving out of a bad situation. This is the nightmare card. It's like you're starting to come out of depression and anxiety, possible abuse. Okay, you're coming out of that. Okay, and this is Isabella we're doing right now. Okay, you're next, Kiara. So before you get into another relationship, you need to take some time to know who you are. This card is talking about being a hermit and spending some time knowing who you are, doing some healing, finding out exactly what it is you want from life and in a relationship, okay? I think you'll also be going within and finding your own spiritual authority. You're going to be learning a lot, okay? I really think that you're going to be learning a lot about yourself and your spirituality this year. And you're going to question a lot of things. You're going to make some decisions and choices about what it is you do want. Hon, make sure you make some decisions and choices from your own choices, your own points of view about what you want. I have a feeling that you're easily influenced by other people. I want you to do what's right for you. Make your own decisions and choices. Nobody else lives in your head. Nobody else knows what's right for you, okay? If you can do that, you've got new beginnings in love coming in. I can't give you a time frame, but the more you work on you, the more you love yourself, the sooner that this is going to come in. Because when you learn to love yourself also, okay, then you draw in somebody that's healthy in the same way. And that's what you want. You want somebody that's healthy, loving, emotionally available, caring, kind, open to receiving, emotionally available. Ladies, put that on the top of your list every time. I want a man that's emotionally available. Does that make sense, Isabella? I have a 4-month-old granddaughter named Isabella, but her name's spelled Izabella. She's a serious child. Did that make sense, hon? Kiara. And I'm telling you guys, there's a little tiny book out there. Okay. It's by Allison A. Armstrong. It's Making Sense of Men. It's just a little bit. Yes. Good for you, girl. Spend some time working on you, healing you, loving yourself. And you're going to bring in a healthy relationship. You're serious too? Oh. So my son-in-law is 21 and my daughter is No, he's almost 22. She just turned 23. Okay. So he's still kind of young. So he's just so totally in love with this baby. And now when my daughter leaves to go to the store, she's starting to throw a fit because mom's walking out the door and he's totally freaking out. No, you gotta take her. She throws a fit. I said, oh, he's in trouble when she turns 13. No, when she hits 10. It seems like girls, by the time they hit 10, it's funny. Very serious baby. Kiara. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to make of this. Okay, let's just see what comes out of my mouth. Okay, we have the Emperor card. Now, these first two cards are major arcana. So these are not just like the next week. These are like the next few months cards that you're going to be going through. I hope that made sense, Isabella. Okay. We have the magician. Okay. Now, this man has the ability to manifest what he wants from the heavens into the earth. Now, the thing is, in order to get to where he is now, he has had to practice and study and practice and study. Now, every relationship that you have had in your life has been practice and study for moving toward what you do want in life. Okay? And this is the Lover's card. And in this case, I feel that you still need to decide what you want in love. Or maybe he does. But this is making choices around love. Okay? Now, somebody, maybe you, okay? I see, this is the Nightmare card. This is coming out of the Nightmare card. Hi, Warda. Haven't seen you for a while, huh? This is coming out of depression, anxiety, worrying about things, maybe abuse, okay, of some type. All this is making sense to you because it doesn't make any sense to me, okay? But this is moving away from this energy. Okay. But I have the victory card here. This is forward movement. Maybe it's been him. Maybe it's him that's gone through this. But I show this is forward movement. This is victory. This is celebration. This card is real important because this is somebody seeing you as you are. There's nothing greater in a relationship than this person seeing you as you are and wanting to move forward with you. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'll put you on the list, Warda. This one never came back. Hi, Victoria. Are people starting to get notifications that we're on? Wow. Okay, then maybe it. Let me see. Let me pull 3 more cards with a different deck. Because if that doesn't make sense, it didn't make sense to me. And if he's trying to get you pregnant, girl, I'd run the other way. If he's not in a committed relationship with you with a ring on that finger, don't be letting anybody get you pregnant. Then you got to deal with them the rest of your life. You want that commitment. You want that. Yeah. Don't let anybody get you pregnant that you don't want to do. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Nope. Oh, no. Okay. Is there somebody from the past you're still kind of... Oh my God. Here we go. Okay. We have being defensive. Okay. You feel like you're overwhelmed and you've got all kinds of things coming at you. So that's not a good sign right there. Then we have the 8 of Coins. It's like you're learning a lot of new things. Okay. Learning lots of new things. You've got all kinds of options, girl. All kinds of options. Is there somebody from the past? Because this is judgment. This is something or someone coming back from the past. This is a call to awaken. Okay, pay attention to what's going on. You want a commitment from somebody before you have a baby with them, okay? But this is something that you thought was over and done with, coming back. So you don't want to deal with that, hon. Okay. So maybe you need to work through your fears, okay? If you look at my playlist under classes, there's something in there called the bubble technique. So start working on you, okay? When you put things into this little bubble, you can put anger, frustration, you could put feelings, you could put emotions, you could put the story that you tell yourself, metaphors that you tell yourself. You put them all in that bubble and you start clearing all this stuff. If you have self-esteem problems, throw them in that bubble to start clearing this stuff. If you're afraid to commit to him, put that into that bubble and clear that. Start working through all these fears, all these blocks, all these limitations, and see if this is something that you want. Okay? Because we have all these programs running us, and sometimes we need to clear these things in order to find out who we are and what we want. Hi, Victoria. Okay, I got Victoria. So go in and look at that bubble technique and see if that's something you can use. Because I think that you need to decide what you want. Especially but you don't want a baby. You know what? I wouldn't commit to him anyway because he's trying to get you pregnant in order to make you commit to him. That's not cool either. I think right now, in order to decide, I don't know. I just have warning bells going off. I don't know why, hun. I don't know. I just have warning bells going off. there's all kinds of reasons not to commit to him, especially if he's trying to force the issue. In the long run, what kind of relationship you have, if he's trying to control everything, Just be careful, hon. But right now, work on you. Bring in, maybe you just need to bring in a better relationship. Warda, you're next, hon. Did you guys get notification? Or did you guys just come by and check to see if we were on? I'm sorry I couldn't give you a direct answer, Kiana. But it just seems to me like you need to work on you rather than what he wants. You got to work on what you want and not what somebody tries to force you into. That just brings up alarm bells for me. Warda, are you here, hon? Warda and then Victoria. Well, you can throw him into the bubble too and ask him. It won't clear him totally away, but it might help you find some clarity, okay? And you might be picking up his thoughts. You might be picking up that he's thinking about you all the time. But it just seems like that's just too much control, girl. That's such a warning bell. Warda, Victoria, where you at, ladies? Did we lose you? Victoria's here. Yay! Okay, we'll go in and do Victoria. Did you have a specific question, hon, or just a general reading? Yes. You answered before Warda, so you're next. Did you have a specific question? Okay, you're Aries. Was he truly feeling? Hon, if he thinks you're waiting around for him, he's going to take his time. If he sees you out having fun, he's going to think twice about it if he's interested. Okay. Was he in a bad relationship? Because I have the spilling over cried milk, I was going to say. Okay. He's still looking at the past at this point in time. So I think that he's just healing right now. Now, this is forward movement. Okay, we'll do you next, Warda. Okay. So this is forward movement. That's okay, hon. We'll get Victoria done, and then we'll go in and do yours, okay, hon? This is forward movement. This is stability. This is somebody that's open to receiving. Okay, I think he needs to work through some stuff from the past at this point in time. But yet it's forward movement, being open to receiving stability. But again, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, he's learning some things, he's seeing some things. I get the feeling that he's observing how you're acting because he doesn't want to repeat the past. But the thing is, he's clearing out of a lot of old growth. He's taking one step at a time. So if you want a relationship with me, oh, well, see, he made a small offer. Tell him, fine, you want to make a small offer? We'll just take this a day at a time and see what happens. Because, honey, he's going to be observing what you're saying, what you're doing, and how you're acting. Because he's still clearing out all this old stuff. But see, there's some truth and clarity being brought out in the situation. But again, he's going to take it one step at a time. You know, and if you want a good relationship anyway, you're going to take it one step at a time. Okay? I do show Page of Wands. This is communication. Communication coming in of a passionate nature. Okay, seeds were planted. It's taken a while for the trees to grow. The fruit is growing. Okay, so the potential is there. It's just you need to decide whether he's worth it or not. So it's still back to you, choices and decisions. I do see the potential, the new beginnings of the potential here, okay? And you don't want to do anything fast anyway, okay? You'll spook him off. If you think that he's worth it, then go for it, hon. Okay, Warda, you're next, honey. You know, even if he wants to start out as friends, what's more awesome than marrying your best friend that you have passion with, you know? You want him to ask for an apology, or you want an apology, hon? Okay, let's see. You want him to give you an apology for lying to you, not to ask for an apology for lying to you. Okay. I want to do 4. Okay. I have the Ace of Swords. This is new beginnings after all the struggles. Okay. This is truth and clarity coming out. Yeah. That's okay, hon. I just had to sort through it, okay? This is truth and clarity. This is new beginnings. Okay? This is intellectual. Somebody's in their head a lot. And what did he's a Leo, and you're a Cancer. Leo is Cancer is okay. But this is yeah. New beginnings. So there's going to be something coming in, okay? But I want you to pay attention because this guy's going to be very observant of everything. Or you're going to be very observant of everything that's going on. Don't overreact. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Okay. Don't overreact to things. Okay. This is talking about the shadows. There's some things that need to be cleared out. And I really think that this is going to take some time because I have the King of Swords. This is success. This is forward movement. He cheated on you. Ooh. Yeah. What is your intuition telling you, hon? This is pay attention to that intuition too. Do you really think that you can trust him after this? I want you to be truthful with yourself, okay? With this, you're going to be watching everything that he says and does. Do you really want to be in a relationship where you have to do that? Because this is somebody that's setting back and observing everything that's going on, looking for truth and clarity. Seems like that's so much effort to be working. I'm going to pull. See, the shadow card. Making decisions and choices. Which pathway are you going to take? It just seems like that's just so much heavy energy, hon. So much. But it's your choice, your decision. You know? I know you love him, but you know what? Sometimes you got to love yourself more. Sunny, you're next, hon. So think about it. You know, do you really want that heavy energy hanging around? Yeah. But, you know, hon, only you know what's right for you. You know, I can have alarm bells ringing all I want because it might trigger something in me. But, you know, you have to do what's right for you in the long run, you know? And only you know what that is. Okay, love reading for Sunny. I'm going to use this deck. Oh, you're welcome, hon. I just try to bring a little clarity to the situation so you can make choices and decisions. But like I said, it's ultimately up to you because you're the ones that got to live with it. I don't know what your lessons are. I don't know what you came in to learn. All I can do is give you the energy around you. Okay, Sunny. I hope that helped, hon. Oh, honey. So I have a King of Pentacles. Okay, this is someone long-term, stable, mature. Okay, is this person a little bit older than you? Or you're older than him? Okay, but this is long-term stability, forward movement, a good family person, very successful, secure. This card is someone or something coming back from the past, okay? Could be a situation, could be a need for you. He will be older than, yeah, okay, yeah. But this is someone coming back or something coming back from the past. It could be a need for you to also yeah. It could also be a need to go in and talk to your owner inner child and see what you want. But I think it's, are you guys separated because of this? I'm thinking that he's coming back because this is new beginnings of communication. This is somebody offering an apology or something, offering something of an emotional nature. Okay. Does that make sense, hon? He's rude. Oh, you do teach him, you do teach people how to treat you. So if you let him be rude, you need to let him know. I kind of get the feeling that's just the way he is. I get the feeling that he doesn't know that he's rude. It just pops out of his mouth. Does that make sense? He's rude. So now you have to decide if that's something that you could live with, Yeah. I think that he doesn't even realize that he's rude. I think that's just the way he is. Oh, heavens. Interesting readings tonight. It's probably good that it's slow, We haven't had a slow night like this at all, so it's no boy bye. Yeah, I keep telling you guys, you need to do what's right for you, and nobody can decide. Yeah. I had a feeling that's why you disappeared, Tatty. Oh, heavens. This has definitely been an interesting night. Now, just remember, everybody, you're not stuck at home, okay? You are safe at home. This is time for you to take time to do some things you've been wanting to do, okay? Take your focus off of everything that's going on, okay? And just, yeah, whether it's spend time with family, if it's a book you wanted to read, if it's an art project you wanted to read, you're on the beach. Oh, that's awesome, girl. If I could, I'd be out fishing, but it keeps snowing. Keeps snowing here, Yeah. Yeah. School starts tomorrow. Where are you at, hun? Well, yeah, it's usually by now we're usually in 60-degree weather already, and it keeps, will be 60 degrees for the next few days, and then it'll probably snow again. You had to change your name? Florida. Yeah. Florida is opening their schools again? What the heck? Yeah, I'm reading your email. Are you guys going to be doing classes online? So, Taddy, is there somebody else that could be coming back? What kind of energy clearing would you like to do tonight, Sonny? That night was wild. Oh, that's who you are. Oh, how have you been feeling, hun? I'm just asking, Sunny Day, how are you feeling, hun? No, this is the one we worked on last week, hun. No, this is the one with the E. Just remember, hun, when you find something, try to neutralize it. If you can't turn it white, then create something of the opposite color and bounce them together. Yeah. Yeah. So you have that ability to neutralize everything. Did your hips improve at all, hun? Or it's just a potential that's coming in, Taddy. That's crazy. Yeah, I understand, hun, but how's your hips? That's what I was wondering. How is your hips after we did all that? Yeah. They're better? It's better, hun? You might want to. Yeah, so make sure, I think for a while, make sure you scan your energy field, okay? And see if there's anything floating around. And you know what to do with that. You want to neutralize it. Because it may be multi-layered, okay? It may be multi-layered. Okay, butterfly. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I know who this is. It's not the E one. It's one of the ones you wondered about, Taddy. Okay. Wow. Wow. Happy vibes. Oops. That was KK. She said hi, Casey. Oh no. Yeah, that is intriguing, girl. That is intriguing. How invested were you in the past one, Taddy? But Sunny Day, isn't that what we've been saying in the cards, that he was going to be coming here? And then we'll go in and do vibes. I'm buffering. Am I buffering for anybody else? Okay. Yeah, I can see why you're putting it in the universe's hands. Butterfly. Is this a deck I want to use? Maybe not. I've got you on the list. Happy vibes. Oh heavens. We need to do a collective consciousness thing to bring in the healthiest relationships for all of us. Okay, butterfly. Okay. So I have the Seven of Wands. This is somebody being very defensive. Okay, they feel like they've got to. Choices and decisions, hon. That's all I can say, Sunny Day. Choices and decisions. Okay, you feel like you've got a lot of things coming at you? Okay, sit down and write a list and prioritize it. That might help a little bit, okay? Now, there is a new beginning, something very passionate. Okay? Very, very passionate. New growth, lots of creativity. You know, could be a very passionate relationship. What are you going to create? You know, you do have that ability to create how you want this relationship to be, okay? And then I have the Hierophant. This to me is an 1111 card. Tell me you're on the right path. But the thing is, it's also a spiritual card. It could be a spiritual, it could be a spiritual figure. It could be a marriage card, or it could be a need for you to go within and find your own spiritual authority. Okay? Does that make sense, hon? So, sunny days, isn't that why we have the bubble technique? To start clearing some of the confusion. You can put the actual emotions in there, hon. So put the confusion into the bubble. Okay? Happy vibes, you're next, hon. I have given up doing cards for myself because I can never get a straight answer. I've been trying to learn a new deck, and they're very, very different. How do your bosses feel about you? Oh. Yeah. So if you cut the cords, and then he came back, right? So, yeah. What they always do that. Once you cut the cords, they come back. Don't reattach. Don't reattach. Okay, butterfly, if you go into my playlists and you look under classes, there's like a 4-minute video on how to do a bubble technique. You can put emotions, anger, things, okay, metaphors, the story you tell yourself. Okay, we all tell ourselves a story. These are programs, okay? You go in and you put all that stuff in this bubble and you clear it, okay? But it's like a 4-minute video and it'll show you how to do the bubble technique. It works, hon. It clears a lot of stuff out. So you just start clearing everything you possibly can, things that you keep repeatedly telling yourself, okay? Glass window. So you're keeping him out anyway. Okay. Happy vibes. We have the Emperor. Okay. This is usually a father figure. Somebody that it could be a father of children. Could be your father. Could be a figure of authority. Could be a boss. Okay. It's somebody in charge. Somebody in charge. Okay. Now, we have the Six of Swords. I love this card. Okay. Now, in the traditional cards, her and the other woman, are sitting down with their scarves over their head and they're hiding their faces. And the guy is steering the boat. Now, here's the obstacles. Here's the challenges. You're coming out of troubled waters into smoother waters. But the thing is, you're moving forward. She has taken charge. She is navigating. She is empowered to make the difference. She is empowered to make the changes, okay? So I really think that you are going to make some decisions and choices that's going to help you get past some of the obstacles, okay? And again, this is a woman that has gone through all the obstacles. She sees the truth. She sees the clarity, okay? Very much in touch with who she is, in touch with gratitude, in touch with nature, okay? Pretty self-satisfied with getting through all of this. It's like, you're welcome, butterfly, okay? You're moving forward past all the obstacles. You're going to do it. This is a successful card. You know, you're working your way up. Let me put it that way. You are working, you're moving forward. Just moving forward. And things are going to work out. Things are going to work out. You know? So you're going to take charge, and you're going to just, it's like you're going to just climb through everything. Does that make sense, hon? That glass window is still keeping him away, hon. Don't let him come past the glass window. Cool. So, yeah, because a lot of times when you cut and dissolve cords with somebody, a lot of times they'll come back because they feel that difference. Yeah. Have I got everybody now? Well, you know, that's where your choices and decisions come back. Do I want to allow this person to come back in? Okay. Hey, Joy. Okay. There it is. Okay, a love reading, huh? Okay. Joy's going to have a longer reading because she donated, okay? That scared you? Okay, Taddy. Okay, first card up, Joy, is the Star card. Okay, this is a wish card. Are you focusing on what you want in your life? Now, the thing is, there's light being brought to the situation. There's a need for an emotional balance, though. Somebody is feeling very vulnerable. And sometimes when people feel vulnerable, they get a little scared and back off, okay? But then we have the High Priestess. I do think this is a soul contract. You're both Aquarius. Aha. Okay, I do think this is a soul contract. I think you guys have contracted to go through all of this. There's lots of things going on. Again, a need for balance. Okay? There's lots of things going on that you don't know about. Yeah. Soul contract. Yeah. This is new beginnings of something very, very passionate, creative. This is new life. Okay. In the past, we had the Knight of Cups. This is somebody that has come in and offered a cup of love. Okay. So where you are now is the Six of Swords, and this is moving forward. Okay. This is, you've offered. Yeah. Yeah. This is moving out of troubled waters into smooth waters. You know what the obstacles are, but you're empowered to move forward and take the chance. Now, we have the Ten of Cups. This is fulfillment. This is happiness. This is joy. This is sweetness of life, the closeness, happy family, okay? But there's something that, okay. Somebody has walked away from something and they have regrets, okay? They're looking back and they have regrets. So pay attention to that. I have the Page of Wands in the future. This is new beginnings, very, very new beginnings of something passionate, something creative, okay? Very early new beginnings. He's walked from you, essentially, okay? Well, he's going to come back slow. He's going to come back small, okay? But we have the Judgment card. This is something that you thought was dead and over with. It's not. This is a reconciliation, a renewal, okay? And this is going to be new beginnings of something more stable and long-term. You're just going to have to be patient, hon. Real patient. Now, you are going through transformation and change. This is the Death card. You are making choices and decisions that is working on clearing away a lot of things. Making changes, making choices. The thing is, you've got to do what's best for you. Okay? Work on what's best for you, not what somebody else tells you is best for you, not the way your mom and dad did it, not the way society tells you it needs to be. Okay? You do what's best for you. And that's one of the reasons I teach you guys the bubble technique, is because I want you to use that to clear other people's points of view, limitations, the story you tell yourself, so you can find out who you are, because we're buried between underneath all that stuff. Okay? Hey, Vicky. Honey, I tell you, you're my most devoted fan. Okay? Now, that's where you're at. Now, this is divine timing. This is something that's meant to be. You know, as you are spending time apart, you're both going through spiritual growth. Okay? But this is forward movement. But again, it's in divine timing. But it's in the energy now. So I think that it's starting to shift some. But the thing is, actions speak louder than words. Love you too, girl. I'm glad that I'm just here to try to help, you know, trying to give you guys the clarity to make choices and decisions. Okay. This is, yeah. Yep. You're watching, you're observing, because normally in the old decks, okay, in the old decks, her arms are crossed across her heart and she's holding the swords and she's got a blindfold on. Not in this one. This is upright. She's observing. She's watching. Okay. Well, he's got to make choices and decisions too. He's got to be more open. And a separation for a while is the growth period for you. Okay. Now we have the Five of Wands. This is choices, decisions. Okay, hold on, Britt Brat. Vicky just paid for a mini reading. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, everything's all up in the air. Can't make a choice, can't make a decisions, but there's something better coming in. Okay. Something better is coming in. Maybe it's some clarity. So, like I said, use this time to work on you because I have the Devil card. This is codependent relationships. This is things that hold you back for living your life. Okay? These are those stories that I'm talking about. Your stories, your point of view, your belief systems. We need to clear all that stuff out. That's why I teach you the bubble technique, okay? In order for us to find out who we are. These are these things, the story we tell in ourselves that keep us from living life to our fullest. When you start, well, see, the bubble technique, the video is in the playlist under classes on here, okay? It's there for you. Now, this is victory. This is celebration. Hi, Brittany. Okay. This is victory. This is forward movement, okay? These are options that you have. These are potentials that you have. Whatever happens, you are going to be working on you. You are going to working on your story, clearing your stuff, okay? It looks good though. It's just being patient. It's just being patient, hon. You were thinking, well, what? Okay, girl, I have told you guys so many things. What did I tell you, hon? Brittany? Because I know we talked a while the other night. Did that make sense, Joy? Did that help any? Okay. Britt Brat, you're next. What were we? Which thing did I say, hun? You're growing grays here, yeah. Oh, you're telling me I'm working on that. I'm working on the twin flame stuff too. I did reach out to him after him not answering anything. And I just told him, I said, I know you know how to take care of yourself because he's a first responder. I said, I'm just saying prayers for you and your family. And he said, thank you. And then about an hour later, he messaged back and says, be healthy, be safe for you and yours. And I thought, that was a big step for him because he doesn't even like to answer my messages. We may never come back together again, but everybody keeps seeing us back together. So I don't know. Yeah. And it's been 4 years. So I fully understand. I never believed in twin flames before. Okay, Britt Brat. Did you still want a reading, hun? And Brittany, you never answered my question. Which part of what we talked about were you thinking about, hun? Okay. Brit Brat. And I'm going to use this deck. And you wanted to know, okay, about a relationship. But see, I pushed him away, and then he was so upset with me, and I kept trying to reach out to him. Okay. Okay. And yeah, he wanted to. It's like he kept saying he didn't have time, and I kind of know that he didn't have time because he was working 2 jobs to put his daughter through college. Okay. Yeah. That's the thing. That's interesting. Okay. So Brit Brat, first card I have up is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, seeds have been planted. Yeah. Usually pushes you. Oh, honey, our faith is just, it's, yeah. I'm not religious, but I focus on the spirituality. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. This is, okay, there's been seeds planted. The growth is starting. This is a very, very slow moving energy. Okay. This person is focused on their pentacle, on their prosperity and abundance right now. This is the slowest moving card. This is something long-term and stable though, but it's just slow. Okay. This is also slow. This is waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. The thing is for you to have a change of perspective about something, okay? You need to change the way you think about something. Instead of just waiting. Now, this is a wish card. There's a need for balance in the emotions. There's lots of healing going on. Okay. Kiara, we did your reading earlier. Did we not do your reading? Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah, we did your reading earlier. If you needed a second question, hon, you would need to donate. Okay. Healing, this is a wish card. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Now, once you define who you are, what you want, what's best for you, then we have the happiness coming in. This can be a potential marriage, okay? A celebration. This is also considered 1111 a card. It tells you you're on the right path. But make sure that you know who you are, hon, okay? And what you want. That makes sense, hon? Okay. Brittany. You're welcome, hon. Okay, hold on. Sunny, I need to do a reading for Brittany real quick. Thing is, Brittany, I have issues with religion. My point of view is, why would God... Yeah, I got the notification, hon, Sunny. Okay, why would God give us free will for the churches to take it away from us. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay? So I have issues with organized religion. And how many points of view, how stories, how much limitation is put onto us by religious. Okay, a lot of religions teach you judgment rather than compassion, and we're supposed to be different. We're all here to learn different things. Don't tell us that we're wrong because we're different. So it just, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me at all. Okay, Brittany. Yeah, we had a good conversation the other night. Nope, I didn't think I wanted that one. Okay, hon, you're walking away from something. But the thing is, in this card, the cups are standing straight up. They're not spilled. I think you know the options. You're just choosing to walk off into a new adventure. Okay? Now, these next three cards are long-term. This is not short-term stuff, okay? These are major lessons. First one is the Justice card, number 11. Could be contracts. It could be the need for truth. Now, she's not... No, this is not for Brit. Yeah, this is for Brittany. This is for Brittany. For Brittany Jones, okay? This is... She sees the truth. She's not blindfolded, okay? She's holding the scales for justice, for balance, and she's holding the sword of truth. Whatever's going on, there's a decision being made in your favor. Okay? But we've got the codependent card. This is your story. This is your limiting beliefs that you're telling yourself. That's why I put the bubble up there for you guys to start clearing this stuff. So I tell you guys, start writing down the things that you're telling yourself over and over again during the day. Clear them. If you're angry, if you're upset, if you're frustrated, throw them all into the bubble and clear them, okay? These are things that keep us from living life to the fullest. And then we have the High Priestess. Again, there's a need for balance. There's lots of things going on that you don't know about. Now, this card also reminds me of the Akashic Records. We make contracts on things to learn before we even come in. Okay? And we're supposed to be different. We're supposed to learn different things. We're supposed to experience different things, Just because one society has deemed that this, that, and that is wrong doesn't mean that you didn't contract to experience that before you came in. And we give people parts to play in our life. It's like the holodeck in Star Trek, where they go in and they program the computer and it has all these characters that interact with you, but still they're just characters. You just gave them a part to play, okay? So there's lots of things going on. I really think that if you got this, there's a book in there on the Akashic Records. Let me see if I can find it real quick, what her name is. Everybody can get into the Akashic Records nowadays. We can do anything we want. We just have to believe that we can do it, okay? Let me find it. I still tell everybody to read The Dark Side of the Light Chasers. Akashic Records. And this is another book. Oh, Linda Howe. How to Read the Akashic Records. Accessing the Archive of the Soul and Its Journey by Linda Howe. Oh, Lord, girl. You have to go through a whole meditation in order to do that. Yeah, and I'm not real good at doing meditations or explaining meditations. I can tell you how to do things, okay? Marwa, hold on, hon. I got a couple people ahead of you. But I think that would be good for you, okay? Yeah, Marwa, I have one person ahead of you, okay? But I think, with you have a keen mind, and I really think that this might be something that you could do, and it was awesome for me because sometimes I second guess going into meditation, okay? And when the first time I went into the Akashic Records, I was in awe because it was a very warm, very loving, soft feeling. And I said, wow, I really am somewhere else. And somebody says, indeed you are. And I said, whoa, we second guess ourselves, even in meditation sometimes, But I think that's something with your inquisitive mind. I think that would be really good for you, okay? Okay, so Sunny Day, what was your question, hon? So I have Sunny Day and then I have Marwa, okay, just to let you know where you are on the list. What I need to do is make a video on how to dissolve cords. Okay. Okay, I'm going to lay some cards down for you and for the rude one. Okay. I don't know about this, girl. Okay, for you and this guy, I don't know about trust, but right now he's happy. He's happy. Okay. He's very successful. And I think he's in a happy relationship. Okay. There's some energy coming in toward you. And I do think this is a soul contract. Okay. I think there's a pattern that you need to break. There's lots of things going on that you don't know anything about. And this shows that he's happy where he's at. Okay. And here you are as you're waiting and waiting and waiting. There needs to be a change in perspective. Now, the energy between you two is the Emperor. This is somebody that likes to be in control. Okay. I think that he likes, he picks up on your energy. It's fake. She's cheating. But she doesn't know that. You want your apology. I think that this guy likes having you on a string. Okay, I don't think you're going to get your apology. But at this point, he thinks that he's happy. He just likes, yeah. I don't think, but see, that's it. Let me ask you this. Is it worth all that energy of waiting just for an apology? Okay. Is it worth keeping your life hostage? Okay. While you are waiting for him and he's on a whole different path. You think that carrying that heavy energy is worth it? You know, I have a feeling that you've been waiting for several lifetimes for an apology. I'm not, but seriously. Rephrase that. I'm not, but seriously, though you are, what does that mean? Okay. The new one? Okay. Can you tell me about this new guy coming in for Sunny Day? I know what it means. Girl, you're not going to have anybody new until you let go of this other guy. I mean, you're right there. You need to let go of him. You need to let go of the being backstabbed, okay? Abused, used. You need to let go of this. Okay? You need to let go. I mean, you've been through hell and back. And all you want is the truth and the clarity, okay? But all you're getting is heartache. When all you want is an offer of love, an offer of apology, okay? But nobody's going to come in until you let go of this guy. Put him in the bubble, hon. Put him in the bubble. Yes, I've got you down, positive life. I know, hon. Can you guys see me? It tells me my connection's unstable. Okay, if it kicks me off, I'll come back on again and finish. Okay. Marwa, are you still here? I have Marwa and then positive for life. Marwa. Okay, hon. I know. I keep trying to let go of my guy. You know, twin flames aren't always meant to be together. They just trigger each other. You know, like I said, if it hadn't been for him, I wouldn't have had the guts to start doing readings online. He triggered something in me, you know? It's like, oh. Yeah. Because I thought, you know what? Nothing can be as terrifying as going through all this heartache and crying over this guy every day. And so I'm going to do something that brings me joy, and that's helping people. You know, this is my way of helping people, bringing truth and clarity. You know, I don't like to do predictions. I just give you the energy that's around you so you can make choices and decisions. 99% of the time, you already know what I'm going to tell you. You just need to make a choice. And if you don't like something you hear, make a choice, change it. You're that powerful. You can change that. Marwa, are you here, hon? If I don't hear from Marwa, we'll go in and do positive for life. Don't just cut the cord, dissolve it, okay? Dissolve it and ask the archangels to come in and cut it and dissolve it on both sides. I know, hon. I know. Okay. Positive for life. Is this the card of the night now? What the hell? Okay, do I need to redo these cards? Yes. Okay. Hold on, I'm going to change decks, hon. Hey, Jay. Do you want to be on the list too, hon? Okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Trying to stay positive. Tell everybody, you're not stuck at home. You're safe at home. Focus on the positive. Twist those thinking a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I have some positive cards. Okay, so we have a successful completion of lessons here. Okay. This is coming together and learning lessons, cleaning up the last of the residue of that. You're ready to start all over. Yeah, I added you, Jay. Okay. Ready to start over with a clean slate into a new life. Okay. You're ready to start over at the zero. You completed your lessons. Good. Okay. Yeah. So you're tired, you're exhausted, you feel like you just can't take another step. Do you feel like you're not getting anywhere with this guy or what? I want you to focus on, okay, I don't want you to look at how much farther you need to go. I do not want you to look at, I need to do this, this, and this, and this for things to happen, okay? I want you to focus on how far you've come already. Shift that thinking. You're right there. The finish line is right there, but you're so focused on how much farther you got to go that you're holding yourself back, okay? You've accomplished all of this already. Focus on that. Now, we have the magician. This is a person that knows how to manifest things from the heavens to earth. But just remember that he has practice. Yeah. He has practiced and studied his whole life to get to where he is now. It's the same thing with every relationship you have. They're practice and study to get you to where you are now. Okay? So I get the feeling that this is what you want. Okay? This is where you need to be. This is where you want. This is the relationship that you want. Does that make sense? And if you're stuck in your head, go look at my playlist, look under classes and look for the bubble technique. It teaches you how to clear those things that you got stuck in your head that you're telling yourself, okay? See? Now you need to clear those doubts, the fears, the worries. That's all ego stuff coming up, okay? The bubble technique will help you go in and clear those fears and stuff that are popping up. Just an option, hon. You know, it's the story that we tell ourselves that keep us, that hold us back. Okay. Marwa, you're not back yet? Jay, you're next, hon. Because Marwa hasn't been popping up, so. Okay. What's coming for you in May? April and May? Okay. You're welcome, hon. And I hope that bubble technique will help you clear some of them stories you're telling yourself and them worries, you know. Oh, just May? Okay. What's going on in Jay's life in May? Different deck. Okay. Now, I have the Nine of Cups. This is a wish card. Okay. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on what you want, or are you worried about things? The universe is monitoring your thoughts 24/7. If you're worrying about things, it's going to give you more things to worry about. If you're focused on what you do want, then it's going to give you more things of what you want, okay? Now I have the Emperor card. Yeah, focusing on your wish, okay? This is a father figure, whether it's your father, somebody in your life that's the father of some children, or it could be a boss, somebody that likes to be in charge, okay? Somebody that is in charge of a lot of people. And if they're, just remember that if this person's out of balance, they can be abusive, okay? And then I have the Queen of Cups. This is someone loving, caring, emotionally available, very sensitive. Yeah, very, very sensitive. Caring. This is somebody that's offering a cup of love. Okay? Emotional fulfillment. Does that make sense, hon? Something emotionally fulfilling. Been talking too much. Okay. That'd be like another question, and you would need to donate in order to get another question. my boss's rules. Other people have been donating for another question. Okay. So it's not fair for me to do that for you when I'm making everybody else donate for a question. I'm sorry. Marwa, did you ever make it back? Welcome, hon. Have I missed anybody? Well, maybe we're done for tonight. Apparently no notification went out, so. And I have all the love readings up for everybody for each sign. Tomorrow I will go in and do all the generals for the week. I'm a day behind on those. Life's been a little crazy. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we're done for tonight. Okay, well, everybody, we are done then. Okay, so I will be here. Like I said, I'll get all the general readings up tomorrow. Be back on again next Sunday night. And everybody be safe. Everybody focus on the positive. Focus on family, love, safety, healing. Okay. I focus on the good things people are doing. I was reading about a grocery store earlier in Houston, Texas, that realized clear back in January things were going on. They made arrangements with all their providers. They started limiting what people could buy in February. They have their employees working. They're bringing in food from local restaurants every day to pay their employees to keep other companies in business. And now they are going in and having them bring the food in so they can sell for the businesses also, trying to keep everybody going. You know, it's creativity at its best, okay? Creativity, imagination, and compassion. So focus on the positive, focus on what we can do for everybody else, okay? And we will see you again next week, okay? You guys all have a good one, and namaste.